right, we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Talk with Steven. Talk with Steven is a weekly talk show that is hosted by me. I'm Steven Raj here, the host for this talk show, where I will bring in people from various walks of life, various different background, various age group as well, to come and share about their inspiring stories on how they have achieved success in different aspects of their life. So, Talk with Steven is all about sharing with you stories about stories of people that can inspire you to live your life to the fullest as well. So we have been doing this for the past 1 year, guys. So Talk with Steven have been running successfully for the past 1 year, and over this whole 1 year time, I have interviewed a lot of successful entrepreneurs, students, leaders, entrepreneurs, employees, so many people from various different background and from various different topics as well. We have covered topics of how you can develop your business, how you can do better at your working place, how you can handle your kids, from various different topics. So if you wanted to know anything that you want to learn, like let's say suddenly you want to learn about how to handle your kid, suddenly you feel like you want to learn about digital marketing, all you have to do is just Google Steven Raj or come to my Facebook, find Steven Raj, and then you just need to go scroll through the live sessions. I have all the live sessions with the nice topics. Everything is in my profile. You can just go and watch it. You will definitely get something to that will improve your knowledge, and it will motivate you as well. So that is all Talk with Steven is all about. So there are already people saying hello, Steven. Hello, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and please do share these live stream to other people. If you're watching, you can take the YouTube link and pass it to your friend and ask them to, hey, come and watch. Or you can watching in Facebook, just share it out with people as well. So as usual, this week's Talk with Steven, we are featuring someone very remarkable. You have saw the poster just now. We have Vinishya, who is eagerly waiting with us today to share her experience. Vinishya is a designing expert. Okay, that's what I can say, because she's she's a very good young designer. That's not only no, she's doing the design now. She's actually guiding a group of 20 people on how they can do designing as well. She has been personally guiding and mentoring them in terms of how they can improve their design, how they can do a nice design, nice posters, nice marketing materials as well. And beside that, she's the head of design of Ascendance, and she runs her own company called Kickstart Art Vinisha. So all these at a very young age, and her design works are extraordinary. And personally, I have went for her design workshops, get her guidance on how to do this, and that is when my design actually started to improve, and I was very happy that it has improved. So we have Vinisha here waiting for us to share about why having a good design is matters for your business, or if you're not a business person, maybe you are doing some posters and everything, it matters for your work, and how in a very simple method, simple ways, you can actually improve your sale, improve your design from 0 to maybe 100 or 50. So without any further ado, let's welcome our star of the day, Vinisha, to the stage.
Hi
Hello.
guys. Hello, can you hear me, right?
Hello. Yes, we can hear you.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much, Sivan, for inviting to this amazing show. Finally, I'm here as a guest speaker, and
Yes,
thank you,
I've been.
audience, for actually tuning in. I know it's lunchtime, but you guys actually taking your time and tuning in. So thank you so much. I
Yes,
hope I'll
we
share the things that you guys need today.
yes, we have people already saying hi to you and hi to me. Hello, guys. Thank you for joining.
Hello.
So yeah, I've been trying to get Vinisha into the stream, into Talk with Steven for a past few months, but I couldn't get it. I'm very busy guiding people, doing designs and all these things.
I'm
So
also going for college. Yeah.
yeah. So today I managed to find the time, find the right time to bring her back to the stream. So Vinisha, before we go into like why the business, having a good design is matters for your business,
Mhm.
and how you can start having a good designs and everything, can share with us a little bit about like how you started in designing,
Okay.
like
How
a
I
little bit of that story.
Okay, so I started designing like 5 years back. Oh my god, yeah, when I was 16 years old, so
Mm,
around 4 years, 5 years lah. So I started. Okay, before that, I'm a artistic person, so I love this subject called scenic visual. I think all of the students in primary school or secondary school we have this scenic visual subject, but most of the
yeah.
students like it's the time to sleep. But I'm the student that very excited about the subject and always want to learn something new about the arts. So I'm that kind of person. So I love arts generally lah. And
Mm,
then in 2018, when I was 16 years old, so I joined a program organized by Essence. It's an international youth movement where they give opportunity for youngsters to do what they love and also create a career out of it lah. So once I joined that, they actually give me opportunity to design a actual event poster and then like a flyer for an event, and they started to give me the real things to work on. And I would say that's how I started my journey in designing. That's how I started designing like actual poster which gonna be something be used for the event, like actual event, and people gonna see my design. So it was very scary at the beginning because I don't really have any, like I literally had like zero knowledge in designing when I started,
mm.
because in school they only teach how to paint, how to
Yeah.
the bendy thing, they will chop
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing
The
and they will,
painting,
yeah,
cucumber
that's
and all this. Yes,
yeah, that's
yes.
the only thing I learned. And one, like designing is like more into graphic design, like you need to design flyer. So it was very new for me, but that's how I learned lah, from the real projects, like real flyer event that I actually designed for an actual event. So that's
Mm.
how my designing journey started. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you generally like drawing, and somehow you make that as your career, and now you're guiding many people together with you on how they can design a good poster.
Yes.
So you mentioned that you went for this program run by Ascendance. By the way, guys, if you're
Yes.
watching, if you're wondering what is Ascendance, you can follow Ascendance in their social medias, and then you can contact them. They might talk to you on how they can do this. So you have joined Ascendance program, and then but the moment they know that you like designing and everything, they give you the real designing jobs and everything,
Mhm.
right? So I'm pretty sure how was your design the very first time you designed? Is it like extraordinary like now, or is it just like so sloppy, or so
Of
like
course,
so
whatever you start with zero knowledge or zero experience, it's gonna be like very ugly. I would say. I mean, not ugly. I mean, you will just do whatever you feel like. Oh, nice. So, but it's not, designing is not about what you feel. It's actually about what the audience gonna see and how are they gonna feel. So that one took me some time to actually understand. So at the beginning, it was very ugly designs, but after I keep on working on the designing skill and then get feedbacks from like experienced people, and then slowly improve lah. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good tips as well. Like it's not about design is not about like whether you like the design or not. No, it's about like who is your end audience that gonna see.
Yes.
When your end audience gonna see the design, whether they like it or not, how they going to do, how they need to like the design. It's not
Yeah.
like you make a beautiful design but doesn't
Sure.
none of your audience like it, so it's generic. So that's a good point. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. I haven't thought about that, but yeah, it's very nice. So moving on, like to ask the important question of the topic itself, we have the topic at the top right there. So why do you think having a good design matters for somebody's business growth or a career growth or whatever that they are doing?
Okay, designing is very broad, like it brand design, and then like it comes to printing, packaging design, so it's very broad. So I'm just gonna look at like normal business owner, like small startup, like will do
Mm.
flyer designs,
SME
those
stuff.
kind of
Okay.
things. Yeah, very normal lah. So but audience, if you guys are currently a business owner, do let us know like who are you, so I can give an example related
Yeah.
to your situations
Don't
lah.
worry, audience usually ask question at the last minute, so don't worry. Just go
Okay, I
ahead.
think they're listening to our stories, so that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can. So, to answer the question, why is it matters for a business growth? Is, I think designing is like I would say it's very subtle, like, but it's everywhere in businesses, including logo design. The face of your company is also a design, and then your brand design, including business card. So, and then flyer design you're producing, everything is design. Just to explain like roughly what is design.
Mm, mm,
And to be honest, design is something like the first impression of your company. So let's say lah, there's one audience coming to your Instagram page or Facebook page or anywhere your platform that you're like marketing your service. Let's say they come first, and they won't see like audio or anything. They will see visuals like of the poster, or
yeah.
first thing they will see is logo design. So it's like an impression of your company. So if you have like a design, how to say, I wouldn't say ugly word, but it's like a not effective, not very nice design, then the audience gonna just look at your company like in a, not like a wow, but maybe opposite of that lah. So that's why
Mm.
design is very important. You need to make sure you have a brand for your design. You need to make sure your design actually, how to say, gives a picture of your company in a very wow way. So you need to have that, then only the audience will be like, okay, so what is this? Then only they'll come and look into it. If your design is already like everywhere and colorful like a tadika, I don't think people gonna come and look at your service right after you. They have first impression, because many of us see things in our own way or our own perspective. So we judge based on our senses. So that's and one of the very important senses is the visuals, because we see the
Yes.
poster, we see the logo design. So if logo design doesn't look nice, then the audience is going to be like, nope, I'm not going for this service, let me go to another company. So that's why it's very important for a business growth, and including like flyer design. If you missed out any so I saw this one Facebook posting, I think I shared it with Steven before.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Go
I
ahead, go
think
ahead.
one saloon company, they market their service lah, like what other service they have, and they put very nice picture visual, and then the service price, discount price, so everything was there. Even I feel like, okay, I want to go get the saloon, but they missed out a very very important thing, which is the address of the salon, because salon is, you need to go to the place, right?
Yeah,
And the audience need to know where is it. Then only if it's like another country or another state, they cannot go there, right? So need to
mm,
have address there, then only the audience can know, okay, whether I can get this service, their service or not. But they missed out to put that. And then there was one comment asking, like a lead lah, I would say, ask where is it, and then they didn't even reply to the person. So they literally lost one lead because of they missing out the one information in
mm,
the poster, the
mm.
whole design. So you can see, if you want more leads, or through the posting you're doing, through the designing like flyer, you need to make sure the design looks good. Then only you will get the leads that you want lah. If no, then
Yeah, I think
you,
it's the first, like what you told, is the first thing that we see. Like when people know about this talk show, people want to know about your services or something. They look at the things that you have done, and like what you told, the important information is missing, or something
yes,
is not right. It's so colorful, like you said, or it's no color at all. Very very fun and
black
all
and
these
white.
things. Yeah,
Yeah.
black and white and all these things. People is don't catch people's attraction because they be like, this one also you're not doing properly. So how
Yeah.
am I going to trust you with
Yes.
my
That's
designs
that's
and all these
that's the
things?
thought many
Yeah.
audience have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the one thing that I want to ask you is not everybody is as good in designing.
Yes.
Okay, like you ask me, I'm the worst person that can design. I don't like arts. I don't even like to draw anything. If I want to put it, take a ruler and put a straight line, also I will put sangero. So I'm that kind of person. So designing is not my, how is it, not my cup of tea. If I want to design something, right, I will take hours to do one poster. So
Okay.
how are you like now guiding many youngsters? You are now guiding a group of 20 people, who some of them have the knowledge, some of them don't have the knowledge at all. How are you guiding them, like 20 plus of them, in terms of their designs, and how good are they?
Okay, to be honest, there's no like a special way of guiding them, or I give them like 24 hours lessons for them. No, to be honest, I'm just doing what works for me. For when I started, how SNS actually guided me is by giving the real life
Mm,
projects. So get me to design actual posters. So I'm doing the same way with my team also, which is also under the SNS, because I'm head of design at SNS. I'm working with few people, so youngsters lah. So I think the youngest one is 12 years old. So to be honest, it's very challenging for me, because they have no zero knowledge about designing, because in school they only learn about painting, those kind of basic
yeah,
things only.
yeah.
And even colors, I don't think most of the students pay attention when the teacher talking about the colors in the individual class, right? So
Nope.
even I don't know what I did also, maybe I sleep lah, but I have the passion towards arts. But how I guide them is again same way. I give them the actual project for them to work on. So I know first their design will be like not very nice, not very effective, but that's how they learn. So let's say they come out with like a normal design, and I'll come here because I have experience. I do made a few mistakes before, so I know they also make the same mistakes. So I can point out what are the things they are missing out, and from that they will actually learn, because it's their work and it's the things they actually put on the design. So once I point it out, give them the feedback, and that's how they learn lah. Yeah.
Okay, okay, nice. Now come to the main question of many audience are waiting. How
Okay.
they can design. So now you have a team that you're guiding them and all these things, right? So what are you guiding them? Like how, as a person or business owner or someone that have no knowledge in designing or anything, how we
Okay.
can design? I think we have a poster of one of your team member actually did it, which
Yes.
I find it so beautiful. Look at this. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I think it's one of the event that SNS does, and
Yes.
is can talk can share with us a little bit about how this poster come about.
Can. So this is one of the poster that one of my team member actually did this poster. I think she's around 12 or 14 years old. Check for completely forgot already. Around that secondary school, and she did this poster, and then she come out with a very nice poster and everything. And the first draft, it was a normal picture of them standing very formal looking, like how to say, in business profile picture we all have the
Oh,
formal
yeah,
picture, so
right.
they chose that picture and placed
Mm,
on the design, which is the okay. If you guys look at the design, it's like a pick a book. It's a very playful event. You can see the whole concept is very playful. And when they
it's a
actually put the
carnival.
yeah, carnival,
Mm,
it's fun, right? If you cannot put a very formal and serious picture there, and it won't be how to say suitable for the whole concept, lah. So I show them visual also need to be something. Visual is very important for the whole poster, because when you look at a poster, the first thing you will see, so, I'm asking you, will you see the word or the visual, like a picture, which
the
one will you see
pictures,
first?
the
The
pictures,
picture.
sort of the different things they have there.
Yeah, I don't know how human mind works like that. We see the picture first. So whatever you're designing, make sure your picture are related to the whole concept or related to the whole message that you're conveying. So here, this segment is about they're gonna read a book. Okay, so that's why it's a pick a book name, lah, the segment name. And I told them, find a picture that's suitable to this segment, suitable to the message that you want to convey. So they found and they told me, oh, maybe a picture of them holding the book. I was like, that's a great idea, because that's the whole thing segment is about. So I think it's not about the design is good or not. You just need to think and see. You need to think whether this picture is actually like relating to the whole message they're conveying or not. So these kind of things I'll teach them, not just designing part, how to choose color, but about the thinking mindset, which is the hardest thing, but it you will eventually learn when you're doing designing more things and also other things lah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So the first thing that you told just now, which I find it very interesting, the first tip for all those audience who just came in, Vinisha told something very important. It's like when you design a poster, it's not about whether you like the poster or not. It's about what the end user, your target audience, whether they
Mhm.
will like it or not, what they will think about this poster. Keep that in mind when you do this. Second is you told about the visuals, like because when we see a poster, we don't want to see a poster that has so much of every information is there, you know. So last time I used to do that. From every information I will have there and everything. So you told something like people catch the visual first more than the writings. So you need
Yes.
to choose a picture or something that attracts people's attention. So that's what we do.
Yeah.
Okay, give
One
us
is
something that's
attract the people attention, and also it need to be something can relate back to the message that you're conveying from the whole poster. If it's not
yeah.
relating, then the audience is gonna be stuck. Wait, I see the picture, but it's not relating to the
Topic.
words that
Yeah.
you're putting there, so they'll stuck and they'll just scroll to the other posting. So you
Hmm.
need to make sure you have the connection from all the things in a poster.
Okay, okay. Like for this poster that your team did, let's say the topic is business consultancy, and then they cannot do the posters like this,
Yeah.
correct? So it totally destroys the purpose of the topic, the purpose of the poster, and all sort of
Correct.
things.
Mhm.
So the visual is very important. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. What else we can improve to improve our designing skills? I think just now, just happened, guys. Like, my virtual background here, you can see I have put talk with Steven and then the mic there in red color and all these things. So I have designed this, then I came here, and then Vinisha come and told, it's Steven, the word cannot see now, the color is not matching, can you change it to white color? I was like, oh, okay. So I changed it to white color, then I was like, oh, it's more visible now. So, like, can tell a little bit about that.
Yeah, so earlier the color that Steven used was like a dark blue, I forgot it, something dark color. So if you
Mm,
look at the virtual background of the wall painting, the color is dark blue, right? So when you're using the font color dark and also the background dark, you cannot read the word. I mean, common sense, right? You cannot
mm,
put a dark thing and then you cannot see the thing. And this one is okay, virtual background, right? Talk with Steven is just a logo. We know it's a talk show. But
mm,
what if this happens in the flyer design or like a poster design where you putting the pricing there, which is one of the very important thing, and then you put something dark color and the background also dark color, the audience cannot read the word. So
mm,
it's a
mm.
very normal color concept, but if you get it wrong, it will it won't reach the message that you're conveying to the audience lah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So can this is very simple, like colors, which is black and
Yes.
white, this kind of things. So like choosing a right font, because after the visual, after the colors, people look at the words, like the thing that you have. Last time when I was young and all these things, right? When they ask me to use design, I will choose a word that is, the crafty word, like in the top, we
Calligraphy.
put the
Is
width,
it
right?
calligraphy?
Yeah, calligraphy. Yes, 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 yes. I will choose that, and most of the time you cannot read what is there. For me, I will have a hard time to read that. Like, what is that, and all these things. So
Okay.
how do you like how you can choose the right this font and all these things?
Okay, so whatever that I'm mentioning now, like about the color, about the font, you won't learn this in one day. I didn't
Yeah,
learn in one
yeah.
day, to be honest. It took me some time, and I keep on working on more design. That's how I actually learn. Oh, this one doesn't work. This font doesn't work for this one. And you
Mm,
will
mm.
eventually learn, and you can. And one more thing you can learn is by getting feedback from people around you lah. It can be even your mom or dad, because sometimes they have the common sense to think, okay, this font is nice or not for this poster. But you can also
Mm,
ask like more experienced people like me. So if you join my workshop, I will actually give the design consultation thing like after
mm,
the
mm.
workshop. So you can always come back to me and ask. I think Steven is one of the participants for the workshop. I think
Yes,
you
yes,
mentioned
yes.
earlier. So
Yeah.
I think one of the reason why Steven able to improve his designing skill is he able to ask feedback from me. So every time he do some design poster, he'll come and ask me, so is this okay or not?
Okay.
Is this okay or not? So that's how you learn, Steven, if you didn't realize that. But that's how you learn to improve
Yeah,
your
yeah,
design skill, by getting feedback and everything.
yeah.
So yeah.
That's nice. That's nice because Vinisha does designing workshop, and the workshop is happening I think next month on 12th of March. You
Yes,
can see how simple the design poster is. Is very simple. You can see the visual, see the color, see the main things like the name is
now
there.
we are starting from our banner.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Okay.
it, it's so simple. So Vinisha is doing this basic design skill workshop where she teach people, like even people like me who have total design knowledge or something, on how you can improve your designing for your business. And if you want to go, guys, please go ahead. I will definitely vouch for you. This is the best thing that you can do best investment that you can do. I think the workshop is just 150, right?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, it's just 150. Just go for it. You can contact Vinisha to go for this. And we have our audience that actually asked this one question, which I find it is very interesting, which is, how do you know when your design is good enough? Like, how do you know that when your design is good enough? I think it's a very good question that they ask. Like, how do you know,
Yes.
Vinisha?
To be
Sometimes you'll be
honest,
like, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, I am a designer. I work like been doing this for 5 years. I still have this question will come to me: is this design okay or not? Sometimes, even though you are like best design, you produce the best design
Mm, mm,
out of the world. This mind will ask you this question, and it's very normal. But how you can actually get the answer is one is you can ask someone else. Like if Steven, you join my workshop and you know me,
mm,
so
mm.
you are asking me whether it's because I'm the person I can give the feedback for you. If you give feedback to yourself, you will tell, oh, it's nice only, because that's our mind will do to make sure
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the work
Okay,
to
what?
be done.
Yeah.
You will say, okay, what nice one, but you need to make sure you ask another person, then only you will learn. And eventually, for now, at the beginning, I was asking like experienced people to give feedback for my design. And now I'm currently going for my college. I'm still asking my lecturer about my feedback for my design and everything. I'm still learning. I know I'm guiding people, but I'm still learning at the same time. But eventually, once you come to a stage where you can give feedback to yourself, but that one takes a lot of experience,
Mm,
also time, which I'm currently slowly doing it. Give feedback for my to myself first, then I'll check it others. That one I would suggest not. Don't, if you're a beginner, don't do that, because you'll say okay for
mm,
everything. So ask someone else. So that's why I'm actually started doing this workshop, because many business owners want, besides like a trainer and doing this workshop, I'm also a graphic designer. I do give like services like logo design, business card design. So this kind of thing, logo design, is more into brand design. This one, if you're planning to get a logo design for your company, don't do it by yourself, because logo design is
mm.
actually very complicated. And graphic designers actually study like 10 years, 20 years to actually study how to do a logo design, which I'm currently doing now. And you can give that work to actual graphic designers. So I have a service. If you want, you can contact me. But if
Mm.
it's like a flyer design, it's like a daily weekly design that you need to do, you can learn by your own. So that's why I'm doing this workshop. So Steven actually doing this talk show every week. He cannot get one designer to do a design every
Yeah,
week, right?
yeah.
So he
Yeah,
learned
I
from.
do by myself. Last time I used to have someone who designed the poster, and
Mhm.
what I will do is I will just change the picture and the topic only. I won't change anything from there. And after some time, I also feel bored already. Like, looking at the same thing only, nothing is
Yes,
improving.
and it doesn't have a connection at all with the topic and
Yeah,
goal.
yeah, yeah. I feel like it's because like what you told, it's not about what you want, it's about what the end user want. For me, I feel like it's easy only. I don't want much work, so I just change the picture, just put the same posting only. But then I realized the engagement that I have for my talk shows and my business started to reduce because people seeing the same thing only. They'd be like, oh, it's the same one, what the same one. What.
Even sometimes I thought it's the same event because they use the same design.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That is what I used to do. But after I went for the Vinishya's workshop and all these things, I realized what are the things you need to highlight. Like your topic name need to be highlighted, your business name should be highlighted, and all these things. To give you guys a simple context, how my designs improve, I'm going to show. It's very embarrassing for me, but I
Get
will
ready
show.
to mind blown, guys. Seriously.
I'm going to show the poster that I did in 2020 for my sales workshop. I also conduct sales classes, and the current poster that I've did. So get. I'm going to show. It's very
Let's do
embarrassing,
the
but I will show.
before first.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the before poster that I did. As you can see, the color, like what Vinishya told, right? If you look at this poster, will you contact me? That is the only thing. Like your design was like, who is the trainer? What is the trainer? Now I can see the feedbacks. Like I have the number, I have the topic. As you can see, the background color and the main topic is the color is totally matching. Like it's not. It cannot be seen properly at all. So this is my previous sales workshop poster, and this is my current workshop poster that I
Wow.
did after the workshop done. So now I know we need to put the trainer's name, we need to highlight the topic name, what are the things we are covering. We have everything here, but it's not so compact, like not so much of information and all. So this is how my design skill has been improved tremendously after I went for Vinicius
Yes, I'm
workshop.
so proud of Steven. Wow, good job, Steven.
So if you guys want, please do join our Vinicius the design workshop. It will definitely will benefit you. That's what I can say. The number is in the chat box and also is coming in the this one. Just take and then join it. So Vinisha, what is the we are almost at the end. What is the last thing that you want to say to all the people out there who is
Oh,
struggling with their designs?
oh no, I'm not prepared to answer this question. But, okay, so I think many of us have this. Even I had this. Like, if I want to be a designer, so I need to learn a lot. Like, I need to go to
Yeah.
classes. I need to learn about font. I need to learn about color. But to be honest, if you do that, you will never have time to actually apply and do the work and learn from that. So, for me, what it worked is go and do it first, apply the things whatever you learn, or even though you don't have any knowledge, just do a flyer design first. Then from there you will learn. And but you need to join like a workshop like my workshop, because I'm not only covering like knowledge theory things, but I'm also covering about the application, so how
Hmm.
to apply this thing. So you need to know this. If you're just focusing on the learning part, then I think you'll forever learning, you won't get chance to
Yeah.
apply, and you forget about what you learn. I think that's what happened in most of the things we learn in school, right?
Hmm.
So designing is something like you need the application. I think it's everything, including marketing, Steven. I think you're pro in marketing, so we cannot keep learning about marketing. We need to actually do it, right? So it's the same concept only.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for sharing that, Vinisha. To summarize everything that Vinisha told in a few nuggets that she told just now is one is, look at what your audience want, not what you want. If you feel the poster is good, but you need to see whether they will like the poster or not. Like the first poster I show you about my sales workshop. For me, it looks so great, but when I look at it now, I feel like, oh no, it's so bad. So look at that and get feedback from the people around you. And the second thing is also is which you told about the visuals. People look at the visuals, not the word. Again, if you look at my first poster, it's so much of visual everywhere. Everything is there.
There's no visuals. The first poster
Sorry,
is
sorry,
only
so much of
word.
word. So much of word everywhere, so much of word. So that and she told about colors, like you need to look at the colors, whether you need your the important things that you're hearing highlighted. So she talked about that, she talked about font, she talked about the topics. So
There's more things, guys.
There is many things I can tell you. That there is many things. So if you guys want, even a small, even a normal people who don't have entrepreneurship, not have a design skill like me, can learn this, then can immediately improve my sales after that, my reach, my design skill after that. So if you guys are looking for this, just contact Vinisha, and I will guarantee you that you will improve your sales, improve your sales, improve your design if you really take the action and apply it. So yeah, thank you so much, Vinisha, for sharing all this wonderful sharing. And
Thank
I
you.
hope that the audience understand that why a good design is matters for them, and also get a few points on how they can improve their design as well. So thank you so much, guys. See you guys
Yeah.
next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye.